Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. I forgot in that long video I just made, I forgot these very important lines at the end because there's so many lines we're dealing with. So here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the 4-hour time frame. And I will start removing these other channels here, these other lines. What was that? Oh, you know what? And those rest aren't going to get removed until I do that. Why is that one still there? It's kind of weird. No, I guess we can leave that stuff there. That's the Gaussian channel, my representation of it. Now, we have these trend lines here. Couple of trend lines. They go all the way back. They have their origins here. Now the pink one, I don't think they go back. Oh, they do go back further than that. Wow, look at that. This green one goes all the way back to the beginning of our rally, October 2023. And the pink one goes to this candle wick here of January of 2024. And note that the green one also kind of hits this stuff without hitting that wick and kind of gets those guys right along the same slope as those guys. Continuing on upwards here, this is where those ones interact. Remember, the pink one only goes back to January. The green one goes all the way back to October of 23. But you can see how the pink one interacts here with those guys, acts as resistance here and support here, while the green one acts as support there. The pink one is acting as support and resistance, and right along that little stretch. It's acting as support here, the pink one is, and support and support and support until we fell through right here. Tuesday, June 11th? Wow. So that's crazy. And where did we fall to? We fell to the green line. Isn't that funny? And then we got the great CPI data, and we pumped, and then we just dumped. And where did we pump to? We pumped to the pink line. Acted as resistance this time. We weren't able to get above it as support like it was here. And that's why we dumped back down. And then we dumped to the green line as support. Now, we attempted to fall through it here and didn't. So it is still acting as support with our candle bodies here, minus that one candle. But these are 4-hour candles. And so as of Friday, we're holding all our candles on top of above that line. So I'm assuming the daily is above the line. Yep. The daily is above that green line, the candle body. If we hold that, that's looking good. And imagine we would need to come up here. That's at 70,000. We'd want to break 70,500. But we also have these other lines. So let's see where they fall in here. Oh, and there's more lines too. But let's go back to a 4-hour because it's easier to look at things that way. So we have these two lines just represent this little channel right here. but you can see the top one at this one and this one right here. And then we broke above it. We broke above it and we held above it here. And even when we did come down through that other pink line, we came right to that and held it as support and then came up here. That's why everything was looking great until this happened. I don't know why this happened. I swear to God, I don't know what happened here. Everything was looking really, really good, and then something happened on Tuesday. What happened on Tuesday? Did we? I'm confused about what kind of reports we got. No, Tuesday we didn't get anything. The CPI came out Wednesday. I swear to God, I don't know what the hell happened here. And we were above our previous all-time high as well. And then we just end above the daily Gaussian channel. Everything was looking great up until Tuesday. Is this the final shakeout to scare everybody and get them to deleverage and what have you? Possibly. Is this the week before the pump shakeout, last final shakeout? Now, I've been postulating for a long time that we would get some sort of big capitulation, just a final dump before exploding upwards. But really, that hasn't happened in the past. I'm not going to scroll back and show you. You can do that by yourself. Really hasn't happened. But to get the same effect, we just had these miniature shakeouts, fakeouts. You know how much liquidation has gone on. There's just been a ton of liquidation going off in this range on both sides. Mostly longs though, but shorts too. Just liquidation after liquidation after liquidation here. So that has the same effect as a big dump downwards. Maybe, or maybe even better. I don't know. And with all that stuff going on, there's a lot of accumulation going on here. And we're just not realizing it. But you know what? I might go look at another chart right now in a second that will possibly clue us in on that. Let me see those other lines here. Hold on. There they are, those two green lines that just appeared at the top. These lines right here. Now, if you remember in a previous video, if you watched any of my videos, I said as we were right here, as a matter of fact. Wait, where is that? That is... Maybe it was back here when I said it. When we were looking to break out here. And maybe that was the start of it, why we had this fallout here on Tuesday. I said... Because what are these lines? Okay, the lower one here touches this high and this high. Is that our all-time high? Yeah, that is. That's our all-time high most recently. And this wick here. So it connects those two. And it wouldn't connect anything prior to that because those are the highest. And then you can see we had wicks here and here and here with these two breakouts above that line. Well, and it was prior to this is where I said it. Prior to this, we only had this one little breakout above the line. Then I added the second line. And I said we don't have a breakout confirmed here because it was looking really, really good, like we were gonna go to the moon right here. So we don't have a breakout confirmed until we start holding candle bodies above this line on a higher term time frame. And what happened? We're on the 4-hour right now. There's not a single candle body up there. So that's what happened here. That explains that. But is this just a bear flag and continue? I guess it's just a continuation down. Since we failed to break out, this is just further continuation down. But we stopped. And this is where we're at now. And do we redeem ourselves here? Or is this just another consolidation before another move downwards? Okay, that's that. Now that accumulation I was talking about, I got to change to a different chart. Well, I can't find what I'm talking about. So, anyway, regardless, so let's look back at this. So essentially, we are above this green line, and if you can see what's going on here, we do have a little bit of consolidation in this triangular region. In this parallel channel, with the top of this parallel channel here, we're trying to break above, and the green channel trend line that we are trying to stay above. And we're getting support and resistance from both of them. And looks like we got to make a decision by the end of the day. We go up or down? Well, I guess we'll know today. But if we do go up, again, if we go up, this would be nice. If we go up today, in the next few hours, and we can get above this pink line and above, look at don't look at where my thumb is, look at this right here. You get above this pink line and this green line, come back down and hold this as support. I like to see intersections like that. If we can get above there and then use that intersection as support, which would be at the end of the day on Friday, that would be looking pretty good, and we'd be up above. We'd be at 71,000 essentially, yeah, above 71. So that's what I think that's what we're looking for today. We'd be outside the Gaussian channel. We'd be outside all these guys. That would be super bullish if we could pull that off. So, but we're looking red right now. See, that's the thing. This keeps getting higher and higher here. So while we could go down here before. Now, we did wick through here. Remember, we got to close candle bodies there. So if we get a wick through, that's not the end of the world. But, all right, like, subscribe, and don't forget to watch the previous video. And also, don't forget to turn the playback speed up, like probably to 2, and I might sound normal. All right, see you next time.